So if you go on TikTok, you may have concerns about the state of the American economy. There are a lot of young white-collar employees, marketing majors from Davidson, filming themselves at work, and it turns out they don't do a lot. They take a lot of breaks. We're not being mean. These are their words. Here's a Twitter employee from San Francisco.
Welcome to a day in my life as a Twitter employee. So this past week, went to SF for the first time at a Twitter office, badged in. Honestly, took a moment to just soak everything in. What a blessing. Also started my morning off with an iced matcha from the perch. Then I had a meeting, so quickly scheduled one of these little pod rooms, which were so cool. They're literally noise canceling. Took my meeting, got ready for lunch. Look how delicious this food looks. Oh my goodness, I was so overwhelmed. Then made my way down to this log cabin area. I don't know what this is, but it was really cool. Played some foosball with my friends to kind of unwind a bit. Also found this really cool meditation room.
Mike Rowe has spent his life reporting on work and, in fact, working. He saw that segment and reached out and said it's more important than ever to show the fact that a lot of Americans are doing real work. In fact, he's got a whole show about this called Dirty Jobs. It's been on the air for 20 years. He's also the host of How America Works on Fox Nation. He joins us tonight. Mike Rowe, thanks so much for coming on. When we did that segment, I thought of you banging out the script the whole time. This is the opposite of the kind of actual work Mike Rowe has dedicated his life to telling the rest of us about.
Yeah, you didn't tell me you were going to do that segment. Had I known, I would have insisted on following it up with something. So thank you for the chance to do that now.
Of course.
And let me just say, I can't speak really for anybody but me, but I would bet big that millions and millions of people jumped out of their chairs, screamed words we can't repeat on your program as a result of watching what you showed them. And look, again, it's not about being mean, but our relationship with work, our definition of what a good job is, that's something we can control. And you're so right. Portrayals of work shift with time. And I think part of the reason Dirty Jobs has been on the air for the last 20 years is we are the antidote to what you just showed America. We go to places where there's no meditation room. There's no five-star breakfast to start the day. There's the bag house at the asphalt plant. They're just example after example after example. 350 jobs we've done so far of people who are still doing things that look like work. So we can talk about a ton of different things, but fundamentally, our country still needs to be reminded of what, forgive me, I'm just going to say it, what real work looks like.
Well, it's just interesting that what you're calling real work is provably real because it's the work that if people stopped doing, we would all pay for immediately. Like we would die in a lot of cases. There's no dispute. Like this is the actual indispensable work.
Look, and it makes us angry to be reminded of that because we don't like the idea that we're so reliant and so dependent on such a small and marginalized chunk of our workforce. Exactly. But it's the truth. Look, this episode's about good news, so let me give you some. Mike Rowe Works, my foundation, evolved out of Dirty Jobs 15 years ago. With your help and a lot of appearances on your show over the last however many years, we've raised over $6 million in work ethic scholarships, and we've awarded that money to over 1,500 people who are now welding and steam fitting and pipe fitting and plumbing, and they're thriving, Tucker. Again and again and again, we see that it's still possible to achieve something that looks like prosperity if you begin by mastering a skill that's in demand. Shameless plug. Exactly. We're going to do it again next month. Work ethic scholarships at microworks.org. We're moving the needle in a modest way, but it starts by tapping the country on the shoulder, as you have done, and reminding them that real jobs still exist. 11 million of them are out there right now. The opportunities are everywhere. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise.
And they should have higher status. I mean, I love what you said about these are marginalized people. That's exactly right. These are the people, the guys who work at asphalt plants who make it possible for us to travel are marginalized. And that should not be the case. And thank you for everything you're doing to change that. Subscribe to the Fox News YouTube channel to catch our nightly opens, stories that are changing the world and changing your life. From Tucker Carlson Tonight.